Hey, Tony Guys here. Can't look at you because I'm a safe driver. But I want to talk to you today. Yesterday, or maybe a couple days ago, I was doing a video and I was talking about, appreciating where you are. And I'm here to tell you, from being in different places, and if you've ever been in different places, different levels in your life, it ain't all it's cracked up to be. A lot of times we look from one perspective, from one place, we look at another and we think that it's just going to be so much sweeter. We think it's going to be so much better. But that's not always the case. And I'm here to tell you, you really have to appreciate where you are. Appreciate where you are with what you have. And you got to be willing to embrace that moment. Embrace that moment and embrace that season in your life, because with every step there's peace and joy on the journey. And a lot of times we just focus on the destination and we don't think much about the journey. And you gotta be appreciative. You gotta be thankful for where you are and for what you have, and literally go above and beyond in your gratitude, in your thanks. And take a deep breath, inhale, exhale 5 times, close your eyes, and really just be thankful for every single thing that you have. Be thankful, thank God for your loved ones that you talk to and that are in your life. Thank Him for them by name. Each one of them that you can think of, thank Him for them by name. And then every single thing that you have, thank God for it by name. So I made this habit of, just as I'm going from one place to another in my house, I'm saying, thank you for this couch. Thank you for this rug. Thank you for this roof. Thank you for this air conditioner blowing on my skin. Thank you for this heat blowing. Thank you for this shower. Thank you for this desk. Thank you for this chair. Thank you for this phone. Thank you for this laptop. Thank you for this watch. Thank you for this bracelet. Thank you for this hat. Thank you for this shirt. Thank you for these shorts. I go above and beyond to show gratitude and to really take it in that I got on a shirt right now and somebody don't have a shirt. I got on shorts right now and somebody don't have shorts. I'm riding in a car right now and somebody don't have legs. Somebody don't have a car. I'm looking at the road right now and somebody cannot see. I'm talking to you right now and somebody cannot talk. And so I really have to understand, I'm blessed. I'm not envious of Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. I'm not envious of them. And I don't know everywhere and everything God gonna do in my life, but I'm thankful for what He's done and for what He's doing. So what you have to realize is contentment doesn't mean complacency. So you can be content, but yet still be hungry. You could be content and still strive, still press forward in your life. You can be content and still look to go further in your life. You don't have to be complacent. And so I want you to understand that and really process that you have to be thankful for the crows before you get the exotic birds. You got to be thankful for them crows. You got to look and say, Lord, thank you for these old black crows out here, sitting out here every day. I'm glad that they want to come to my yard and eat up all my corn. Lord, thank you. Because I could have buzzards eating on my dead body. You see what I'm saying? You got to be drastic about it. You got to really drive that thing home and really understand And so it's a lot of time we find reason to get mad at life and to get mad at God. God, I'm mad at you because I lost my family member. But you still got your life. You could have lost your whole entire family like Job did. You see what I mean? You could have lost every single thing to your name and every loved one that you know like Job did. We always have something to be thankful for. And remember this, at the end of the day, if you could do this right here, you blessed. You blessed and highly favored. As long as you could do that there, you blessed and highly favored. And you have to understand that, because somebody can't do that. Like they say, any day above ground is a good day. Any day above ground is a good day. And if you don't believe me, try missing one. All right? You ain't taking no dirt nap. So we're going to lose people. I process that. I ponder that. We're going to lose people that's close to us. We're going to feel like cursing God. We're going to feel like giving up. We're going to feel like turning our back. We're going to lose things. We're going to lose jobs. We're going to lose opportunities. It's all a part of life. Loss is a part of life. It comes with the territory. So you have to understand that. You got to understand that. And you got to be always operating with an attitude of gratitude. With an attitude of gratitude. And I'm going to tell you, the more grateful you can be, that'll determine the more you receive. The more doors that'll be open for you will be determined by you being even grateful for the doors that was closed. I'm here to tell you, I'm a living witness. And one thing I'm going to tell you that I really want you to realize and understand, it ain't just a phrase when they say new levels, new devils. That's real. Just like if you ever played a video game. I'm not really no video game person, but I done played video games before. When you ever play a video game, every level got a new devil that you got to beat. Just like on Mario. Every level, that monster get bigger and bigger. And now he's spitting fire. Now he doing this. You like, wow, man, I'm thinking I'm going to another level. I'm thinking I'm coming on up in the world. Now you got 3, 4, 5 monsters I got to defeat at the end to get to the next level. That's how life is. That's how life is. When they tell you more money, more problem, when the man said that, he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. He was talking about his life. He was like, man, I got all this money. I got more problems. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people that said that. Now, yeah, you could do more. You could do more. But even when you get to do more, it ain't what you think it is. It ain't sweet as you think it is. Your money don't buy you what you expect it to buy. It don't buy you what you expect it to buy. Yeah, you get into a nicer car because you can afford a higher down payment, but guess what? That monthly payment finna be high. And then guess what? That maintenance finna be high. And so you could get into something and then be like, whoa, I ain't got enough money to afford this thing to keep it. Because you might get $10,000 on the tax return. You go and get you in a BMW. Guess what? Every time you take a BMW in for service, it's $1,500. You be like, man, I just had that $10K that one time from that settlement or from them tax returns, but I ain't got $1,500 on average every time I go in for service. You like, man, I thought I was getting into luxury. No, you bought problems. You bought problems. People be so ready to buy a house, talking about a house is an asset. All right, to that roof need fixing. To that AC need replacing. And you like, oh man, if I was renting, I just called the landlord right now. Man, my friend renting, her AC went out, she called her landlord. I am the landlord, so now I got to fool up with these crooks trying to charge me X amount of dollars. The man came out to look at me, the AC. Somebody, yeah, so the AC, that'll be about $7,500. $7,500? Well, I'm finna go keto. Well, my house finna be a sauna. $7,500. Sir, if you don't get off my property right now, I'm finna call trespassing on you. $7,500. The man came out to my house. I'm like, yeah, so you know you're gonna need a new roof. This roof, I say, $44,000. Huh? Sir, if you don't get off my property, you see what I'm saying? Somebody said it was an asset. No, there's problems. There could be a liability. I looked at my tax bill. I wasn't paying attention to tax. I got into a house. I ain't know nothing about houses. The house was paid for up front. I ain't know what I was doing. Next thing I know, I get a bill in the mail. Hey, you ain't paid property tax in 3 years. So you finna go to whatever, tax foreclosure. Unless you pay $36,000 in 7 days. Now, fortunately, the Lord had moved at that time and I was able to do that. But had I not known, and had not the Lord moved, listen, house would have been belonged to somebody else. You hear me? And so that's why I tell people, like, it's always gonna be different tests. It's always gonna be something that you got to deal with at every level. It ain't gonna be sweet as you think it is. So while you sitting there sulking and complaining, and you wishing you had somebody else's life, listen, I heard a quote say, if we all put our problems down in a pile, everybody would go pick up their own problems. You don't want my problems. I don't want your problems. That's why you got to be thankful for what you got and where you at. Hey, this Tony Gasson, God bless you. Got to go in here to this here notarized. Get this notarized. We'll talk soon.